Today we are going to take a close look at some Otaku Box exclusive figures. I will compare them side by side to some other brands, such as Taitao and Good Smile, and see how they measure up. The first one depicts the goddess Hestia from the anime. Is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon? There is decent detail in the figure, and the looks match how the character dresses in the show. There are no visible manufacturing defects or painting errors. The only visible connection seam is on the top of the head and the hair. A problem with the Otaku Box figures is that they are not licensed. This one is titled Goddess of the Hearth. The Hestia figure is different from the others in two ways. The box states whose artwork the figure is based on, and the clothing matches the anime. The Japanese on the side of the box translates to Hestia, and the only official-looking print is the Otaku Box exclusive symbol. The next one is Akino from High School DxD. While the hair, face, and body structure match the show, the clothing does not. There are more visible joint lines on this figure compared to the Hestia. They can be seen on the legs above the stockings, where the arms connect to the shoulders, and in the hair on top of the head. Where the connection seam is on the head seems to be common in this grade range of figures. This figure is Title's Angel Maid, and there is no mention of the franchise she belongs to or any of the identifiers you would find on a legitimate figure. Next we have the Otaku Box Power figure, which we will compare to a Taitao Power Aerial figure and a Taitao Makima Prize figure. The first thing we will compare is the clothing. The Otaku Box Power is dressed up as a nurse with exposed cleavage and fishnet stockings. The nice touch on this one is that it is real fishnet. The costume, on the other hand, is not in the anime or even fitting for the character in any way. The Taitao figures, on the other hand, are dressed in the appropriate Devil Hunter uniforms as seen in Chainsaw Man. To me, it seems that the facial features on both Power figures is a little off. The Otaku figure is more pronounced and detailed than the Taitao, but something just does not feel right. The Makima figure, on the other hand, looks right. The blood weapon on the Otaku Box Power is a solid color and looks cheap, while the Taitao Arrow figure weapon is semi-transparent and has a much better look. The connection points on the Otaku Power can be seen at the top of the stockings, as well as in the hair on the head. The visible connection points on the Aerial Power is on the head and the shoulder. The Makima Prize is also visible on the head, as well as where the arms meet the shoulder. The box for the Otaku statue is the same as the others. No franchise names or company permissions. Instead of Power, she is called Devil Hunter. Here are the boxes for the Taitao figures. You can see they have the licensed names. On the bottom of the boxes, you can see the legal permissions, copyright information, descriptions, and warnings, all written out in Japanese. The top of the Makima box also has the mappa marking telling you it is an official product. The next figure we will look at is their version of 02, which they titled Darling on the Beach. Like the Power figure, there is something about the face that does not feel right. The connection points on this one can be seen where the arms meet the shoulders, aid the base of the head, as well as on top of the head. The arm joints are very pronounced and almost look articulated on this one. The box lacks the same legal information as the others. It is also interesting to note they changed the colors of the XX logo. The Cheyenne figure from that time I got reincarnated as a slime is a little different than the others. This one has a removable cloth apron and can be displayed almost totally nude. The face detail on this one makes her look cross-eyed, and the only visible joint is in the hair on the top of the head. It is titled Ogre Maid, and the box is void of legal information. The last Otaku Box figure we are going to look at is titled the Sexy Overseer. It is an albedo figure from Overlord. We are going to compare it to a Tight-Out prize figure and a Good Smile pop-up parade figure. The face on the albedo figure, like many other Otaku figures, does not seem right. Her clothing also does not match the anime. The faces on the other figures are franchise correct. While I have not seen the Tight-Out figure purple outfit in the anime, the gold web detail on the bodice is correct and the outfit matches the figure. The Good Smile figure has albedo in her traditional white dress. All three figures have the same visible connection point on the top of the head camouflaged by the hair. Let's take a look at the overall quality of the figures. The Otaku figure, while having real fishnets, is very plain when it comes to detail. It is most evident on the wings and in the hair. The pop-up parade figure is much more detailed in every way. The feathers are not just outlines, and her hair flows better hand, has the customary lock that sticks up on the top. Albedo is missing her wings in the prize figure, but the rest of the details are very good. There is good detail in her clothing, and her pose and hair fit the character. The base of the Tight-Out figure is also detailed with her name and some scroll work. The Otaku figure box is once again devoid of anything that would be construed as a copyright infringement. The only seal it has is of their own company. The other two figures have the official Kadokawa anime stamp, as well as all of the other copyright and licensing information. Here is the 02 figure compared to figures I ordered off of AliExpress. While none are officially licensed, the AliExpress figures are dressed as they would appear on the show, while the Otaku figure is not. The details on all three are very comparable. Let's talk about price. Otaku box figures are listed on their member site as $49.95, but they always seem to be on sale for $34.99. A Tight-Out prize figure usually runs between $15 and $30, while a pop-up parade runs from $15 to $50 depending on the store and size. Here is an Otaku 1/9 figure compared to a couple of 1/6 figures ordered off of AliExpress. Not only is there a significant size difference, but the quality of the Ali figures is a lot better. The first is a Kantai collection figure that was purchased for about $10. It is highly detailed with an excellent paint job. The next is a Wave Princess Connect figure that was around $17. It also has very good detail with a beach-themed base. It has one very bad connection point at the ear. In summary, as an individual item, they are overpriced. A prize-quality unlicensed figure should not be priced above $10 to $14. But being that it is a part of a subscription box that runs around $55 a month and comes with several other items, the pricing of the figures is not horrible. Another thing to take in consideration is that they are exclusive to members only, which increases their appeal and collectability. In the end, it all boils down to personal preference. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want, you can like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.